Oh, let's just fix these. I don't know if I want to help like this or not. Let's just. Hi guys. I bet you thought you weren't gonna see me. It's been a while. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. On today's video, I am going to be doing a Q&A. Just kind of talking to you guys, informing you guys kind of like where I've been. I've disappeared for, I feel like almost a year now. I'm ready to talk. And yeah, if you guys are wanting to see this Q&A and hear a little bit more about where I've been, go ahead and just keep on watching. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. But no, really. It's been a hot little minute since you've seen me. You know what, I'm not even gonna lie. This isn't even like a fresh face that I did right now. I've actually like, I went through like my whole day. This is actually like makeup that's about to come off, that like needs to come off. Like actually this liner is like not even lined. And as you guys can see, I have got bangs. Isn't that crazy that I've got bangs? My bangs are actually a lot more like, and a lot shorter. I'm kind of in that stage where I don't know if I want to grow them out or if I want to keep them in. As you can see, part of me is kind of like, let's grow them out, but a part of me is like, let's keep the bangs. You like them, everyone likes them. But kind of still in that whole like, trying to figure it out. But here we are, figuring out these things together. So, we're doing a Q&A today. We're gonna ask some questions about me and where I've been. Very sweet of eyes, but we're gonna get into that in the questions. Let's get started in those questions. Question number 1. What have you been doing all this time? Wow. What have I been doing? To put it shortly, I've been living life, honestly. I've had a lot of like reflecting I've done. I just got kind of stuck in my other job. I had gotten a new job working at an elementary school, still there. And I kind of just was focused on that, and I kind of put that in the, like I still wanted to do YouTube when that was supposed to put, and that was supposed to be like kind of like a back burner kind of thing for me, but it kind of like somehow turned into like the front line. And then for a second I was kind of considering going to school back for teaching, but then after the summer I went full freaking time to work at the school with the kids, and right now I see a break of kids. I feel like I'm going kid crazy. Like when I was going full time for the kids, like I enjoyed what I was doing. I felt like though I was always exhausted. Like I would get up real early and I would stay real late at the school. And it's like, if you haven't worked with kids, we had like, it would range from like 20 to 40 kids. And if you haven't dealt with like that many kids, especially for like a long period of time, would dealt with them all day. It was like from breakfast to lunch to dinner. And you know, it's exhausting to deal with that many kids for that long. And it's like, you're dealing with so many like little personalities. Like I was mentally exhausted to where like I didn't want to come and like film. Like kind of had like no energy to like come and do all this and to edit. You know, even though you guys haven't seen me, I've been getting my coin. Your girl's been getting her coin. How do I like this look? I'm kind of like, I really like love this look on me. I've been really like into reds lately. I've been very Selena vibes. We'll get more into it. Next question. Why were you gone for so long? Like I was saying, I was working. But not only that, I kind of just gonna like, a lot of personal stuff also happened like in the side background lines. And I was kind of like going through it in a way. And while I was going through it, I kind of like disguised myself with like work with work. Basically, that was what I did. Disguise myself with work and just being at home. And at the same time I was doing that, I was also stopping. I took the time to reevaluate things. Like, I didn't film it, but I also had a moment where kind of like I stopped. I worked on my style. Like, I really went through and like I threw away a lot of clothes. I throw away. I donated a lot of clothes. I had a lot of clothes. It's kind of like, yeah, like it wasn't. I wouldn't say it wasn't not feminine, but it wasn't feminine. It wasn't feminine or masculine. It was kind of just like in the middle. And like now, if you go through my closet, my clothes are very fucking feminine now. Like, now you go through my closet and you're just like, alright, this is a girl's closet. Like, I really found my wardrobe and I really like took the time and I found my style. And I feel like that also is one reason why I also want to come back, because it's like, now I feel like I have my style and now I feel like I found who I am, in a sense. So it's like giving me more confidence to want to come back, because for a second I really didn't want to be on YouTube because I really didn't feel like putting on makeup, because I really like the clothes or the stuff I was wearing. I felt like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can have the face, but if you don't have the whole, like, you know what I mean? Which now I feel like I do, and I feel very confident about it. Next question. Why did you start a YouTube channel? That's a great question. That's a good question. I started a YouTube channel because at first it was kind of like because I like makeup and I wanted to be on YouTube and I wanted to be like the beauty gurus and all that. But the more I started doing videos like this, changed from more like wanting to do that to which, yeah, I would still love to do that. But it's kind of like therapeutic now when you go on camera and actually do this, and it's really enjoyable for me. I like being on camera, and I also like making these videos. Like, there's a bug in here, and it keeps, I think it's a grasshopper, it keeps like onto my light. There's a fly too. What's going on? I'm on it because like I want to share like my experience, the whole trans experience, and like help give out, like basically help educate about being trans and all that. And I know I missed a lot of it about like my wardrobe and all that, but I feel like I can also get into it now. But yeah, I started one because I love makeup, and two because I want to help educate about people, about trans people, because I live in a small town where people don't really know anything about being trans, and a lot of people like to judge, and a lot of people like to come up with their own, like, so I'd rather make a video to help educate on, one, how to do with them, two, what not to say to sound like an asshole, and three, to kind of just like bring down that wall for other trans people, kind of give you the answers that you want to ask them, but it's kind of rude to ask them, and do you know what I mean? To help educate. Who inspired you to make your YouTube channel? I've had a lot of inspirations. Desi Perkins, tutorials, Laudemi, Nikita Dragon. Like, a lot of those like really got me like wanting to start like a channel. But I think my biggest one was Laudemi, and watching like her like give her journey. What equipment do you hope to get in the future? Oh, wow. That's like something I wasn't expecting to see. What equipment I plan to get in the future? Well, right now I kind of okay with my setup. I have like a little studio, and I think it looks pretty nice. But I hope to I want to get a new microphone. I don't even know if you guys can hear me like right with this microphone. This microphone's okay. There's times where the microphone sucks during the videos, but this microphone is not an ASMR microphone. This microphone is nothing fancy, and I kind of been like hesitant to like. I think I might, because I have the cash right now to like throw down and get a really nice mic. So I think I might do that since I'm coming back to YouTube. But I'm not sure yet. I also want to get. Flying here. I don't know if you guys can see it. I also want to get better lighting. I love this lighting, it's great, but I want to get one of those like extreme like butterfly. Have you met anyone? Wow. Have I met anyone? The answer to that is no. I have not met anyone. I've had some dates. I've had some interactions. I felt like I haven't really like talked to anyone at all for like a while. A while back I was talking to someone, but that didn't go. That's fine. Toodles to that. Right now, no, I haven't really met anyone, and I'm kind of like, I'm not really searching right now, if it makes any sense. There was a good minute that I was like looking. I kind of felt like a loser for myself for a good little minute, and then I kind of had like this whole epiphany of like working on myself, and now I'm kind of just like, am I still like searching? I'm not like actively searching like I was before, but I'm not searching. I'm kind of just like, I'm browsing, but it's more like I'm going with the flow kind of browse. I'm not out here like looking. If that makes any sense. If it comes and I find a connection, cool. If not, I'm not really taking anyone serious like that. Kind of just living me. What about my coin? To answer that question. What have you been watching recently? I mean, it doesn't really give specifics to like YouTube and all. I mean, like, I guess I would give specifics to YouTube, but honestly, I haven't really watched any YouTube like that lately. Is that bad? I kind of just been like, not really like, been watching YouTube like that. Of course, I watch like my murder mysteries and all that. I always watch those. I watch Bailey Sarian. Other than that, I'm usually on Netflix, which is funny because I recently finished the Selena series, and that actually got me down a huge Selena rabbit hole, which I kind of want to make a whole video about that. That also kind of like inspired my look and kind of inspired me to really like get back into like my heritage, my Mexican heritage. And lately I've been watching, a lot of true crime, I really went down the rabbit hole with Selena, and not just like her in general, but like the whole like crime of that. I really went in that. Like I even listened to like Yolanda's like stick up calls, and like I even like read up this guy. I think I'll make a whole video about it because there's a lot. It was very emotional time for me, but I get very sucked into things, and it's a lot. I would say filming. I love filming and being in front of the camera like this, but there's times and moments where like there's people home or it's like late at night and I'll be filming and I feel like I'm either being too loud or they can hear me and I get like self-conscious. So when I'm by myself filming, that's the best time for me. But I also just really enjoy editing. It's very long and very time consuming, but it's kind of like, I don't know, it's really enjoyable after you finish coming up with the whole project at the end and like putting it out there. The filming and the editing are my two favorite parts when it comes to making, which I feel like are two of the biggest parts. The filming, editing number one, and filming number two. But sometimes editing takes too long, so I kind of procrastinate. Here is the last question. Give us 3 reasons to subscribe, and what future content do you have planned? You know what? I'm gonna separate those for you. I'm gonna go first, and I'm gonna answer the second part of it for you, of what future videos do I have planned. I really want to get into like the trans thing a lot more, and I really want to get into like a lot of the stuff I've been dealing with on camera. I also have really been working like on my style and trying new things that I also want to put them on camera. I also just think I want to start vlogging a little more and putting that on camera. I also want to have a lot of guests, and I kind of just want to just build my channel more, make it more about me. For a second I got into like a little rut of like not knowing what to put out, and for it wasn't even that really enjoyable. So now I kind of want to get back into the enjoyable part, start focusing on the, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Right now, YouTube, it's not my number one thing right now. I wanted to get it, but it's gonna be a high hobby in the background. So if I do miss some uploads, I apologize, but I'm gonna be a lot better on my uploads because now I'm gonna be doing it for me, so I'll probably be a lot more on time. If I'm not, please forgive me. I'm working on it, doing this with doing everything else. I'm very busy, but I am planning to make a full comeback, and I'm very excited. For the second part, give us 3 reasons to subscribe. The first reason to subscribe is because I'm pretty. No, I'm just kidding. The first reason to subscribe to my channel is because the first reason to subscribe to my channel is because this is a place where you can come and you can actually learn new things, and it's okay to have debates and discuss, but this is a channel where you can come and not be afraid to ask questions or you're afraid to ask in public, and to learn new things. The second reason is because I feel like I can do good at makeup, and I feel like you can learn something from it. And if you want to learn something from makeup, then why not come and learn a thing? I can learn something from you guys maybe, and you can learn something from me. I guess that's the same thing as the first one, but a different subject. The third reason is I think I'm kind of funny. I try to be funny, but I don't know if I'm funny, but I hope I am a little funny. Hope you guys laugh at me. Sometimes you get a little awkward talking to just a camera and being in a room alone, but hey. The third reason is, I don't know. I think it's just enjoyable. Come help a girl out. That's the third reason. Help a girl out. Help a girl live her dreams. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I know I wasn't like super crazy, super excited. I was just kind of answering questions of kind of like where I've been, how my life is right now. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tune in for the next one, and remember to, we're not there yet, tune in for the next one. I will give you new stuff soon. I also plan to give new Instagram stuff. I plan to be on very active a lot more, so I'll see you guys soon on everything. I love you guys. Be safe. Remember, don't just dream your life, but live your dreams.